Hi, Chuck Nattalello here with head coach Mike Stanaway on day 3 of training camp. And coach, what were some of the things that you've seen so far from your players for the first 3 days that are some of the positives you could take out of them?
Well, I mean, I think you can see the overall talent level of this team is up there. That we're going to compete, for a title in this league. Work ethic's been fantastic. I mean, like any time this time of year, we're focused on getting in shape, and but it's been fantastic so far.
Now you're coming to another new team. You've had multiple 40-plus win seasons with different teams. You had a Nationals appearance last year. What do you think you could bring over from your winning pedigree over to the New York Aviators franchise?
Well, I mean, I think it's been the same formula. I mean, it's been the national championship 2 of the last 3 years, and so we've got a certain formula that seems to work for us. So, I mean, that's what we're looking to bring to do. I mean, we take competing and having success on the ice very seriously, and that's what we're looking to do here.
So what was your main reason for coming to New York and joining the Aviators organization?
Well, I mean, I think between John Sacco and Jim Lochran, I mean, it's a fantastic organization. I mean, the ownership is fabulous, and they're all about helping their players get to the NCAA, and that's really what I specialize in. And, I mean, it seems to be a perfect match, and to come out to the East Coast where 75% of the NCAA schools are, that's where we wanted to be, and we're looking to make a splash at it.
Now, you brought a lot of guys over from the Western League to play here on the East Coast. How much of an impact do you think that will have for your team moving forward?
I think it's going to have a big impact. I mean, I've seen a lot of the teams out east, and we play a different style. We play a lot more physical style than maybe they're used to. And, I mean, obviously we play an up-tempo style. Hopefully that can help us early on and notch some early wins before teams can really make a quick adjustment to us.
Now, I've noticed you have 4 goaltenders out here in training camp. Is there a healthy goaltending competition right now? Do you have a definitive number one in your mind, or is that something that's going to be reached upon before you get to Vermont?
Well, I mean, it's always a competition all year round. I mean, we have a certain idea in our mind, but, that can change 2-3 games into it. I mean, it's a competition all year, and that's the way it should be.
Now, coming over from your winning pedigree, a national appearance last year, multiple 40-plus win seasons, now you're with a new bunch of players. How much are you relying on some of your veteran players that you brought over with you to teach some of these younger guys how to play your system?
I think that's huge. I mean, that's the one thing we're relying on a lot of veteran players that are used to the culture, the winning culture, the hardworking culture that we have, and instilling it in our younger players so there's less of an adjustment period. They're doing a great job of it so far, and I expect that to continue. Our leaders are being leaders on and off the ice, and what's expected of them as far as work ethic and getting guys to buy into how we do things to win, and they're doing a fantastic job so far.
Now, as the general manager and head coach of this team, what are some of the goals that you set for yourself for this season?
Win the entire league. That's plain and simple. I mean, anything else, I'm not. I'm going to be really happy. Obviously, I want to advance all of our guys that have the opportunity to the NCAA, but winning and college advancement generally go hand in hand, and we want to teach these guys to be better players, but ultimately, we believe in competition. We believe in being the best at what we're doing. So anything short of a league title is not really what we're looking at. I mean, there's no other option for us. We're here to win the whole thing, and that's all that's on our mind.
Now, how have some of your newer players adjusted to your system? Have you noticed a little bit of a struggle? Do you see some of your more veteran players taking some guys aside and helping them through your process?
Yeah, it's intense, and our veteran guys are having to take some of the younger guys and kind of help them adjust to what the expectations are, and they're doing a good job. With that being said, it is a process for some of these younger guys, just as it was for the veterans when they were rookies. And they're doing a good job with it and taking them under their wing and helping them adjust to what my expectations are.
Now, I've noticed you brought over a lot of defensemen with you. Is that something you want to preach going forward? Are you more of a defensive style type of team that you want to play defense first and then attack second?
Not at all. We want balance, obviously. We've got some extremely talented defensemen, but we've got some dynamic forwards that can put the puck in the net. And obviously, we want to play a balanced game. But we want to be able to attack teams, with our defensemen being able to jump in the offense. I mean, our defensemen, you look at them and they can put the puck in the net as well. They're talented guys. They can skate. They can make solid outlets. They can rush the puck, and that's a big foundation for our offense.
How have your Midwestern guys settled in coming over? Are they feeling more comfortable here in New York, or is it something that's still a little bit more time for them to transition into?
It's a big adjustment for all of us, and me included. I mean, I come from Marquette, Michigan, which is a town of 25,000 people, but it only took a couple days. So, we love it. It's fantastic, and it already feels like home.
You try the pizza yet? You liking the pizza here in New York?
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. You're going to have that constant with some of our Chicago boys. What's going to be better, Chicago pizza or New York? It's fantastic, though.
One last question for you now, more back to a serious note. How do you keep the guys in the locker room at an even keel, keep them relaxed and balanced? It's going to be a long, grueling season, a lot of travel, a lot of showcases. So a lot of these guys are used to traveling, I would assume. So what would it be like for you in a new area, new city, to make sure you guys are always calm and collective going forward?
I mean, I think the travel's not really going to affect us. Out west, we're used to 15, 20-hour trips sometimes. So, going a couple hours or even 5-6 hours at a time, it's not a big deal for us. I mean, the expectation is when it's game time, we need to compete, and we deal with everything that comes along the way. But so far, I don't think it's an adjustment. I mean, excellent facilities, excellent town. We're just anxious to start playing games.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in Vermont, and good luck on the upcoming season.